Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. Today I did my nails and I wanted to share my nail tutorial. This is how I get my coffin shaped nails. I've been doing my own nails for probably about, oh my gosh, I haven't had acrylics or nails done probably since college years. I used to actually bite my nails, and one day, I don't know how it happened, I just stopped biting them and I've been doing them ever since. So I wanted to show you guys how I do this. I sometimes use the kiss nails that you can get at Walgreens or drugstore or Target, but these ones I actually just got in the mail. Let's see, I just ordered these. It's called Macart or Macart. These are them right here. And you definitely get a deal because in here, let's look, right here, you can see it gives you 500 pieces of the nails. So this was definitely worth the money. It was pretty, I mean, it wasn't expensive, but I ordered these off Amazon, and these are the oval shaped ones. And then I kind of, and I'll show you in the tutorial, clipped the tops of them, and I kind of filed down this size to give it that coffin shape. But my gosh, this is gonna last me so long. Like it definitely get these. The Kiss ones are great, the ones at the drugstore, but these will definitely last you a long time. But they are clear, so you'll have to paint them and do all of that. But if you don't mind doing it, it's definitely a great deal. So yes, these are what the nails look like. You may have seen them in my most recent video, so I figured I'd go ahead and show you guys how I did them, but they're actually got like dust all on them. But I was just cleaning, but you can kind of see them here. These are actually shorter than what I normally do. I kept them just because, you know, I work, I'm typing all day, and, you know, this is pretty much like as long as I can go. So you can kind of see that, like, they're the coffin shape, so to speak. So you can kind of see that there, but I love them. I love how they turn out. I love this color. Almost matches my lippy. But anyways, so yeah, if you guys want to see how I got these nails, then just keep on watching. Bye! Hey guys, so let's just jump straight into the tutorial. These are the Macart nails that I had mentioned earlier, and in this you get the 500 pieces. Within this package, you do get individual baggies that are numbered, and this kind of correlates to the different size nails that you get. You can kind of see the shape of the nail here. It's more of an oval shape, and then we're going to make it that coffin shape once we file these down. So for the nail file, you're going to need a pretty coarse nail file. You're also going to need nail clippers and then whatever choice of color that you want for your nails. I always gravitate towards cheap polish just because I change them out every 2 weeks. But for the top coat, I do like a pretty decent one. So this is the Nail Magic High Gloss Top Coat. For glue, I usually use the Kiss glue. It's just, you know, you can find it at the drugstores. But right here, what I'm showing you, you can kind of see that the nail pads have somewhat a sheen to them. That's actually oil in the nail. So you want to file that down just to create a fresh canvas for the glue to stick to the nail. So right here, you want to start kind of measuring out the nail. So what I always tend to do is just make sure that on the sides of your nail, they don't overlap. And I always try to fit the nail underneath the cuticle, if that makes sense. So then you're going to take your glue and then you're going to start applying the nails. So I typically just take the glue and spread it all around the nail bed. And then we'll just stick the nail on. It's pretty easy. The only thing that sometimes you have to be careful, because if you put this on crooked, I mean, you're not getting that nail back off. So just make sure that it's, you know, straight and it's not overlapping on the sides. And then you'll just want to hold it in place there for just a few seconds. And then you'll just want to repeat this process and do all of the nails. It's very difficult if you're right-handed trying to do your right hand, so definitely just take your time with it. But you can kind of see here the shape of the nail once we get them on. And now there have been times where I just left the nails like this. Now, here's the thing. I do type and, work in an office setting. So it's a little bit difficult, but I actually like the shape of the oval. But it's just they're a little bit too long. But feel free to just stick these guys on and paint over them. I just like to trim mine a little bit and kind of square them off, like I said, just to get that coffin shape. But they are pretty long though, and like I said, they're not bad, that shape right there. So whatever your little heart desires. So you're just going to go ahead and keep applying all of the nails until you reach the end. And right there, you can kind of see how I kind of flicked that underneath the cuticle. That just helps, especially when you're painting your nail also. So right here, you can see the finished product. Like I said, you can just paint them like this and, be on your way. But like I said, I'm going to go ahead and trim those down a little bit and get that coffin shape. So if you want to get the coffin shape, all you want to do is trim off the very tip of the nail, depending on how long you want it. I snip just the very end of it. And don't worry if it's even, if it's perfect, because we're going to go back in and file them, and that's where we're going to really get that shape. So again, I'm just going to clip off the very, very tips of these nails. So you can kind of see the difference there, as opposed to trimming them and not trimming them. So right here, I have all of the nails just trimmed. We didn't do any filing yet. That's what we're going to do right now. So when you file down the nails, depending on what your preference is, you're going to go in from both of the sides on an angle, and that's going to kind of give us that sharp, pointed tip. Not really a stiletto, but more of the coffin shape. So I'm just going to trim down and shave down the sides of the nail until I get them to how I prefer. If you want stiletto nails, all I would do is not trim the tips of the nails. Honestly, I would just go in straight with a file and file them down until you got that point. So you can definitely do a lot of different things with these nails. But you can see the difference there with the filing and the no filing. So you definitely can see the difference there. And again, we're going to go ahead and do the same thing here. Just, shave down the sides on an angle until you get that shape that you want. And I will tell you, this definitely gives your hand a workout after doing this on, all 10 of your fingers. So just take your time. And these nails, I will link them in the description box below. I'm pretty sure that they still have them, but I just got them off Amazon. And then right here, like I said, the before not shaved or filed, and then you saw the filed version. So then once you get all of your nails filed down to your shape, you're just going to go ahead and apply your polish. And this color actually has more of a purple undertone. It's more of a wine color, but the camera's just not picking it up. But these Wet n Wild nail polishes, I actually really like them. Like I said, I'm switching out my nails every 2 weeks, so I don't need to buy, expensive OPI and China glaze. But, and you can obviously get this at the drugstore. I always do 2 coats of polish regardless. And the nice thing is these are clear. So usually about 2 coats, will cover that up for you unless you're going for a very sheer color. And something else when you're painting your nails, just make sure that you paint these sides and the very tip, because you can kind of see once we file that down, you can still kind of see that white, clear, like side of those nails. So just make sure you cover up the entire nail. I think I'm going to show you one more nail. Everybody knows how to paint nails. So I just wanted to show you here. And with the paint on it, you can definitely see the shape a little bit better too. And this is why you want your nail to make sure that it fits and it's not overlapping on the sides, because then when you go to paint the nail, you're going to have problems if the nail's kind of overlapping onto your skin. But this is the final look. That's with 2 coats and the top high gloss. So I hope you guys enjoyed this and check them out. And yeah, thanks for watching my video, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.